Hey guys, go ahead and get out your unit title page, and we are on lesson R1.2, which is multiplying monomials. So back in March, this is like where we left off. We were starting to multiply polynomials together, and I just want to make sure that y'all know how to do that really well, because this is one of those big skills in algebra that you have to know how to do. So take a few seconds to write that down, and then go ahead and turn to your notes page. Alright, so remember when multiplying terms with the same base, we have to add the exponents. Y'all did a lot of this, I think in like January, February. So if we're multiplying 3x squared times 4x, we need to multiply the numbers 3 times 4, which is 12. And then you add the exponents on the variables. So since this is x to the second power, and then this is x to the first power, we would add those two together and get x to the third power. So 3x squared times 4x is 12x cubed. Now let's do a little harder one. So 2a squared bc cubed times 5abc squared. We need to multiply 2 times 5 to get 10. And then I have a squared times a. So a squared times a would be a cubed. B times b is b squared, because this is like a 1 and a 1. So if we add those two together, we'd get a 2. And then the last one, c cubed times c to the second. Well, 3 plus 2 is 5. So this would be c to the fifth. Alright, so that's just multiplying and reviewing exponents whenever multiplying monomials together. Now we're going to multiply a monomial by a polynomial. So when multiplying monomials by polynomials, we're going to use the distributive property. We need to distribute out 2x and multiply it by 3x and negative 5. So 2x times 3x would be 6x squared. And then 2x times negative 5 is negative 10x. On to the next one. We're distributing out negative 3n squared to each one of these terms. Negative 3n squared times 5n squared. Well, let's just start with the coefficients. So negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And then n squared times n squared, remember you're going to add the exponents. This would be n to the fourth. Then negative 3n squared minus 2n. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. And n squared times n would be n cubed. And then negative 3n squared times positive 1. Well, anything times 1 would just be the original number. So this would just be negative 3n squared. Alright, moving right along. Now we're going to do some application problems with actual geometry. Y'all just thought whenever you got into geometry you would be done with algebra, but I'm sorry to tell you that you actually have to do algebra and geometry, especially when we get to it later on in the year. So just heads up, fair warning, you still have to do algebra. Alright, but we're starting off pretty simple. We want to find the area of this parallelogram. So remember that the area of a parallelogram is the base times the height. My base is 2x and my height is 2x. So to find the area, I would just multiply the base and the height together. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Moving on to this triangle. The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. My base is 2x and my height is 3x. So I'm going to plug those into the formula. 1/2 my base of 2x times the height of 3x. Let's multiply 2x times 3x first to get 6x squared. And then we're just going to take half of that coefficient. So half of 6 is 3, so we would get 3x squared. Alright, now you're going to do an iExcel. So make sure you do that on iExcel, and then whenever you're ready for me to grade it, go to Google Classroom assignment and then turn in that iExcel assignment in a sense. You're not really turning it in, but you're submitting it on Google Classroom, and that tells me that you're ready to get it graded. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.